Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Oregon Fishing Adventures. Today we are out here on a small creek today, and we are going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a how-to on how to fish these small creeks and streams. I see a lot of videos out there about fishing small streams, and honestly, most of those videos that I see are kind of like the small rivers that I fish. But I don't see too much in the way of like actual real small creeks like what we got right here behind us. Like these are really small, not super deep. There's a couple deep pockets, but I'm gonna try to get in here today, show you guys a little bit of the tactics that I like to use when I'm tackling this type of stream, and we're gonna try to catch some fish today. So I've only been here one other time, and it was kind of just a prospecting trip, and it went pretty well. I only did a short section of this, so we're going to try to explore a little bit more today. And yeah, let's get out here. All right, see you guys on the water. All right, so to start with, I will show you what I'm using. Today I have a little tungsten beaded. This is a 3mm shark. It's called the Shark by Flying Ties, and I have that paired up with a elk hair, or not elk hair caddis, a what is it, front end loader caddis. Alright, so for getting started, I personally will do two types of casts in situations like this. I will do a bow and arrow cast. Get yourself right up in there, cruise down, and then the other is just simply using that weight of that tungsten to just kind of flop it over, just like that. Oh, and I had a tug there. All right, we're gonna move upstream here and get up to the next pocket. And so that's one of the other things here. When you're in these small streams, a lot of times there's not very good bank access. So generally speaking, you're going to be wading up through these pools to be able to get to your next spot to fish. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be basically just wet wading up the creek today. We're gonna test this spot right here. There's some overhang, and so that's kind of something that you guys want to look for. Look for places like this where there's kind of a deeper pocket. There's some overhang. Fish are gonna hang out in these areas because obviously food is gonna drop out of these trees. They're gonna get insects and stuff dropping out of these trees, and so that's gonna be one of their food sources. This is really mellow, really soft water right here. So we're gonna try this. All right, sorry about that. My line was a little mixed up there. So we're gonna try this spot. We're gonna do a bow and arrow cast over to it and just kind of see. Oh, look, there's one right there. Right off the bat. Okay. Woo! Nice little cutty. All right. Woo. Okay, I gotta put my rod behind me. And that's the other thing when you guys are fishing these small creeks and stuff. These fish aren't gonna be big. They're not gonna be massive by any means. So definitely make sure to handle them with care. Here's the first one of the day. Nice little cutthroat. Look at that slash jaw. Get him back going. Thanks, buddy. So there we go. First fish of the day. Basically just was looking at the water. And like I said, pointed out, you know, we have that structure right here. Where fish should be holding, because it's a little bit deeper, it's a little bit slower, cutthroat like to, at least in my experience, cutthroat like to hold in a little bit slower water than like rainbow trout. Rainbow trout, you can find them like right in the current. They don't really care. So let's try this again. Chuck her over there. Okay. And so there's basically only two casts I'm going to use in this situation. Kind of a Euro style cast where you just kind of lob it out there. And then you can just use the weight of the Euro nymph to get a cast. Oh. Another little guy. Dinker, dinker. Oh, wow. What is that? Holy shit. I think that was like a little Oregon chub. Wow, I haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, that was cool. All right, we have an like absolutely ideal pocket right here. There is current running through. There's a log jam. Plenty of structure, lots of stuff around me. Ooh, that was a good fish right there. Oh, oh shit, that's a pretty good one. Sweet. Like I was saying, guys, good little spot right here. Like I just looked at this spot and I knew there was for sure going to be a fish, and we might even be able to pull a couple fish out of this spot. Okay, he's free. Let's get a good look at him. I don't know if this is a rainbow or a cutthroat yet. It's a cutthroat. Wow, that's a beautiful little cutty. Boom. Nice little 7 to 8 inch cutthroat right there. That's solid. When you're fishing little creeks like this, 7 to 8 inch cutties like that are about max. You might get lucky and find something a little bit bigger, but generally that's like max you're gonna find. All right, let's make another cast into this hole. Let's see if I got another one holding in here. There's also the far side, which I haven't touched yet. There's one. Back to back. A little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. That's okay. All right. Hold on, buddy. Let me get that barbless hook out. All right. About 5-6 inches on that one. Sweet. All right, I'm just gonna keep the net handy then. That was perfect. So, just as I thought, I knew there'd be a fish holding in there. So, definitely trust your gut on stuff like that. When you see water, there's a log jam, there's a current running into it in a pocket, like that's just super fishy. Trust your gut. Fish the water that you think's gonna have fish, even if it's pretty shallow. Most of this water is pretty shallow. That pool back there is probably one of the deepest pools that I've seen yet. And we're gonna keep wading up this creek and see what we can find. As you guys can see, this creek is a tiny bit bigger than the other really small one that I fish. But that was also kind of my hope, was that I could find maybe something a little bit bigger in this one. So we are on the hunt. Wish me luck, guys. If you're willing to look. And there's another thing, is nobody's just going to tell you about these places. These are things that you kind of just have to search online. Basically, what I do is I use an app called Fish Angler. And I also use FishBrain, but FishBrain's been kind of crashy on me lately. So Fish Angler is a great app for using maps, for looking for blue lines. Also recommend that if you are chasing blue lines, make sure that you're checking tributaries. To see where they run into, because oftentimes the regulations for them are going to be based on what system they run into. Oh, there we go, right there. There's a, oh, and off, and that actually looked like it might have been a creek chub again. Interesting. Alright, I just came to a spot where I can see a fish rising right in front of me. Pretty good size one. Oh, there's one. Dang. The littlest guy in the pool, too, of course, had to be the one. And he took the dry fly. What a beautiful cutty, though. What an absolute beauty. Alright, guys, so as you're working your way up through these little creeks, make sure that you're looking ahead always. You never know when you might find a little run up ahead of you or something. So always be looking ahead. Like I see right up there, there's a rock that comes out. It looks like there's a pool. So we're gonna head up and try to fish that little pocket there. But we gotta figure out also our approach. So while we're downstream, we're looking ahead. I see where I wanna fish. So I'm gonna wanna stay on this side of the river, or the creek. And we will come, I think, right up behind these two boulders here. We have these two boulders in front of us, just a little ways. I think I'm going to try to get right behind those and then make a cast up into that pocket. Alright, so here we are. This pocket looks super good. Now, another thing to consider, look at how you're going to hook set, okay? I can't hook set up, I have trees. I can't hook set to the side, I have trees. Only way I can hook set, downstream in the current right here. So you need to be mindful of that before you even make your cast, so you know where you're going to be doing a hook set to. Right. I just realized that I had forgot to put more floating on my dry fly after drying it off. So just redid that. Don't forget your floating, guys. Don't do that. Especially when you're trying to use a setup like this, where you really got to rely on that dry fly as an indicator, essentially. Oh, there we go. Fish on. Woo! Okay. There we go. First one on the red butt CDC. Okay. Nice this little guy. Beautiful barbless hook came out just super nicely. Alright, let's get a little look at this guy. I think we got a cutty, but let's double check it. Yes, indeed. Oh, cutthroat. There you go, buddy. Swim back into your hole. Perfect. Alright, let's give this another go. Boom. So when you're trying to get your rig back and you have lots of overhead, try to keep your rod tip low. Get your rod back behind you and bring that forward, then bring your rod back forward. Just helps you work with the space that you have. I got another one here. Okay. All right. Let's see, buddy. Boom. Wow, the colors on this guy. The colors are fucking crazy. I'm gonna give you guys a quick peek. This is probably the smallest one of the day, honestly. But his colors, just absolutely insane. Alright. Oh, there we go. Such a beautiful fish. Had like some really deep purples in it. That was a cool fish to catch. Right there. Alright guys, so another thing that I want you guys to consider when fishing these small streams is these are very shallow water, and you're going to end up having this water warm up a lot faster than if you're fishing a big river. So if it's summertime, like it is for me currently, I got out here super early. Got out here about 6 a.m. as soon as there was basically enough daylight so that you guys could see what was going on. And then it's starting to warm up, so I probably have like 45 minutes to an hour. That would be like safe fishing, essentially. We don't want to harm these fish. We want to take care of these fish. And, you know, unfortunately, I know that we all want to fish. We all want to catch fish. But sometimes, for the best for the fish is we just got to stop fishing. You know, come back another time. Come back in the morning like I did today. And, you know, catch some fish when it's not too warm out. When that water's had time to cool down overnight, and that's one of the best times, especially for summer trout. So just be mindful of that, guys. I'd really appreciate it. I do try to be very mindful. I want these fish to be in good condition. There's one right there. So yeah, just be mindful of that, guys. And as always, I try to keep these fish in the water. It's definitely better for them than holding them out of the water. So all right, so this hole kind of continues here, and I'm just gonna fish it as I go, so I don't miss any of these spots of water. Oh, there's one. There's a nice one. Oh shit. Oh man. That is a nice fish. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. Well, I found a big boy in here. And he wanted to eat the dry fly. Oh, and then he got twisted up in the nymph. Of course. Hold on, buddy. Okay, cool. Got the nymph off. Nymph's all twisted up, but that's fine. Wow, okay. We're gonna get a look at this fish in just a second here. Alright. Look at that fish, guys. Wow. What a beauty. What a freaking beauty. She's probably, oh, I don't know, probably 9 or 10 inches. Which is really, really good for a creek like that. And nice and healthy. Some good weight on it. Man, that was a excellent fish. On the dry fly. Boom. See, guys, I told you, you just can't miss opportunities at water. I thought about just trekking up through this, and I was like, no way. I mean, this just runs right out of a current seam. Deep pocket along the edge of the bank here. I was like, man. Sometimes you just gotta really slow down and pay attention to what's going on. And then you catch fish like that one. That was a beauty. I'm not sure if I'll pull anything out of here because I just walked through here. But we're going to give it a shot. Just because it looks really juicy. Oh, there's a fish that just jumped right there. So that definitely lets me know there's fish in that pocket, at least. Oh, there's one. Okay. Here we go. Let's get this little dude. Alright, there we go. One of the smaller ones of the day, but that's okay. Last spot, we came up through here. Found this beautiful little rock. Pool drains in there, drains in over here. Absolutely awesome looking water. This is for sure the deepest water that I've found today. So it could have a potential for a monster in here. Come on, there we go. Oh, there's a good one. Oh, there's a freaking good one. Oh man, guys. Holy crap, I don't want to lose this fish. Oh man, that is a toad. Wow, what a tank. Come on, buddy. Oh, holy shit. Wow, guys. What did I say? I said potential for biggest fish. Right here in this hole. Wow. Dang. Wow. Absolutely amazing fish. Oh shit, almost fell in the water. Okay, I gotta get this hook out of this guy. He is like, I am not giving up. The spirit of a warrior. Okay, got the hook out. Whew. Oh my God, guys. Let's get a look at this fish. We're gonna let him recover here in the net for a second. Okay, wow. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that. That's like a 14, 15 inch fish. Wow. Oh my God. Wow. Even if that's the last fish of the day, that is an amazing way to end it. Holy crap. Dude, I'm on cloud 9 right now after catching that fish. Wow. 14, 15 inch cutthroat. Right here. Holy crap. Wow. Whew. I gotta take a break for just a second. That was amazing. All right, so we're coming up on this spot again, coming downstream here. What I'm gonna try to do is sneak into this grass. I'm wearing a green shirt, so hopefully it'll let me blend in. And I'm gonna cast right here in this first pool. Or actually, you know what? Let's go far pool first. Oh. I had a take. I'm trying to just blend into the grass here. There's a little one. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Let's see here. Ugh. Look at this. Look at you guys. It's a little Oregon chub. That's insane. I've caught 3 of these today. Look at that. That's so cool. Wow. I've caught 3 of those chubs today now. Dang. That's just pretty awesome to me. All right. Little cutty. Little cutty. Get the hook out real quickly. Now he's gone. All right. There's this foam bubble right here sitting behind this log. I was just like, man, I need to cast right by that. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with me on another Oregon fishing adventure. I hope you guys learned something from today's video. I just noticed a lack of content related to really small streams like this. Like I said, if you guys want to start looking for them in your area, look on Fish Angler or other apps where you can track the river systems and where the tributaries are. Follow your local regulations and hopefully you find some trout. A lot of times these river systems are a lot less pressured. There's a lot less people on them, or maybe even no people on them really. So the fish are a lot more willing to take things that you throw at them. And you know, it can make for a really fun day of fishing. So I had a blast out here. That one big trout I caught, oh my God, that made my day. I couldn't even believe I caught that. That was awesome. And so those are the gems that you look for in little creeks like this. And I'm so glad that I found one today. So if you guys like this video, smash that thumbs button for me. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you learned something from this video. And subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And we'll see you guys next time on another Oregon fishing adventure. Peace out.